Beirut streets. These are two paintings showing my Beirut in its colorful streets, a mix of old and new. Beirut buildings with its narrow streets, oriental mandaloons, arches, and pots of flowers everywhere. I love them together as they portray beauty, vibrant, romantic life, a stolen kiss, a moment of peace and serenity that we all need right now. I love remembering my Beirut this way. The painting on the right is a mixed media. City is awake. It's bringing life again after the confinement. This is a street market at night in the middle of summer where merchants expose their products, artists their work, and all the shops are open. It's a busy hustle and bustle, a time when everyone is awake and people are browsing, buying, communicating, sharing. Whether you are walking your pet or buying flower for a loved one, you have a place. City old and new. This marriage of old and new is something that I find fascinating in my city. To be specific, this is a view of a particular place called Burj Hammoud, where artists are always creating, merchants are negotiating, and the city is vibrant. You don't see it, but yet you feel it. And the marriage of old and new creates more life, more appeal. This is my touch. I hope you feel the love through my strokes and my palette. Colorful tradition. Lebanese homes in some of the villages are beautifully merged together. You never know when one home ends and another starts. So many links in between. So much narrow streets and stairs bonding them. I love this village life where it's always okay to pop in and say hi, where the terracotta flower pots are welcoming and colorful and the people are together and never alone. Exhibition and the stairs of Gemmaisi. These steps are iconic of this part of Beirut. It's an area known for its creativity, collective energy, where people can come from different places and showcase their talent and their art. Lebanon is home to so many colorful, creative, passionate people. And to me, this place merges so many of them together. Shining lights in Beirut. The colors are strong. The view is determined. I'd love to see our Beirut this way, busy with light, life, colors, and strength. Beirut is our diamond. She shines and has heart. She glows and never defeated. Do you feel her energy? I hope I conveyed it with strength, determined brush strokes and colors. The Bay. Beirut has always had a place on the Mediterranean and will always have her place by the water, where life is busy. Boats are launching in a lazy way. Walkers are passing by, and cafes and restaurants are open to receive. The sea breeze is always there, welcoming people who are willing to be sun-kissed. Business as usual. In today's context, this is very frustrating reality, but I'd rather focus on the previous days when business was conducted professionally at the bank, where people would gather and get things done. Today it was a negative connotation, but in regular times we embrace the journey and keep reminding ourselves to keep going and keep the faith. The colorful market. Markets always fascinate me. I'm always attracted by the vibrant atmosphere, the energy of people exchanging their wishes for the day, recipes being passed on, and general chit-chat that makes life just an extra bit more colorful. For the love of shuf. This is a section of the shuf that I love for its serenity and its nature. Jdeidi is my village, and this section is called Birkat al-Arus. I just find it soothing, and I love the old bridge crowned by the lovely greenery and colorful trees. Moment of serenity. Game of stalactites and stalagmites. J'ita is one of the 10 wonders of the world. The play of stalactites and stalagmites with their water reflection creates majestic beauty, and the quiet aura when you are inside is just something you would have to witness to feel. It's a feeling that stays with you long after you leave and will stay in your heart for life. Secret of the Valley. Part of the Shuf Valley is rich in water, especially in winter. Rivers in this part are strong. Water is running among naked trees. Lebanon is rich in water and poor in summer. We still need to build for that to happen. Flowery Lebanese mountains. The scenery of Lebanese mountains with its colorful trees in spring. That's where farmers with their homes take care of the land for the next harvest season. To grow trees and crops is an ongoing process of care and nurturing. It's a beautiful, noble vocation that always needs to be honored. Fall in the village. Lebanon is known for its 4 seasons. Autumn is beautiful in the mountains where trees are colorful. The ground is filled of colored leaves. This scene in particular is inspired by Sawfar, where I used to spend a lot of time with my family growing up. Solitude. This painting represents a marriage of beauty, colors, peace, and serenity. I would invite you to use your imagination and let the flow of emotions guide you. Where would you go? Guess where? This is a special place in my heart where we used to take our kids often to wander in the beauty and discover the magic. It's a restaurant that is set with cascading waters over the cave, where moss have found a home and beauty of nature is very prominent. The food was and still very good. Valley of Fertility. The richness of Bekaa Valley represented in my own colors, and that take on another dimension where your sight doesn't end. The revolution is alive. The sad reality is that Lebanon, the pearl of the Middle East, is drowning. The mismanagement of the leaders and the corruption has led us to the revolution on the 17th of October 2019. Lebanese citizens are filled with hope and life. They went downtown to protest hand in hand from all confessions, united by the Lebanese flag. This painting shows the revolution in black and white, and only the flag is colored. This was my expression to highlight my love to my country. Revolution and need to live. We have been suffering from this situation for more than 40 years. The financial situation is very bad. Lebanese went downtown to the Martyr Square to showcase their anger, their fear for a bleak future, and carried out their flag hand in hand. It's a hopeful cry for a revolution, a peaceful demand for better days, for times where the voice of the majority is heard. Ring Revolution. Angry, frustrated civilians were blocking roads with the tires, putting up tents, and even placing pieces of furniture to demonstrate to the government that they will not leave the road until the complete resignation of all corrupt government. Artists expressed that situation by singing songs, creating paintings, and chanting poems, etc. Oblivious to reality. We have been living under these circumstances for more than 40 years. War, struggle, fights, and always using religion to separate the people. This painting was created in the years 1980s. The reality is not very different today, unfortunately. August 4th, 2020. The life of every Lebanese got changed on that day. Beirut lost her soul that day. Her homes got destroyed, and thousands of her people got injured, and many lives were lost. The world stood still, and every Lebanese heart ached on that day. This is my interpretation of the despair on that day. The piano, the chaos, the curtain, and I can still hear the piano being played by an old lady somewhere in the painting. When Beirut went numb. Another painting about this big explosion. Injured man and wife getting out of the car. Windows and balconies destroyed. Citizens from all Lebanon, from all confessions, hand in hand cleaning the roads. The population is getting work done, so busy rebuilding. The so-called leaders and still eating dollars, oblivious to the reality around them. Beirut will rise again. Beirut with her beauty will rise again. My beautiful Beirut, with her lively lights, her beautiful colors, her amazing heroic people will rise again. We seem to be temporarily dead inside, but I would like to think we are hibernating. We do believe that better days are coming. Beautiful Beirut at night. I think this is a self-explanatory painting. This is what our Beirut is and will always be, a place of diversity and multi-religion. Dark or light, we are together as one.